So we're Polyhedra. We build infrastructure for Web3 interoperability with zero-knowledge proofs. Like we talked about in the previous panel, interoperability, that's what we're focusing on. So we envision a future that connects Web2, Web3, Layer 1, Layer 2, even potentially Layer 3, and off-chain physical world. So building on ZKP, we do provide different technologies, including ZK Bridge, ZK Privacy, and ZK Middlewares. So we built a ZK Bridge that is fully interoperable, that can be used to cross assets from Layer 1 to Layer 2 and from even Web 2 to Web 3 world. We also have a ZK Privacy solution, in which we provide ZK proofs for different private information like your age, your citizenship, or your ID number. Those information you don't want to put that onto the blockchain, which will be made publicly visible to everyone. So we help you generate a proof to protect and hide your private information where you're able to use that credential anywhere across the world. We also have a little middleware construction where we're able to help developers to put those zero-knowledge proofs on chain for better composability and data accessibility. So here is our vision of the ZKP, we call it ZK full stack infrastructure. So on the infrastructure level, we have our ZKP protocol, which I'll talk about in a second. Building on that, we have our ZK Bridge, which is an interoperability solution, and we also have our ZK Privacy, which is a privacy solution. And on that, we have our ZK NFT containers where we help you to put your ZK proofs on chain and provide verification smart contracts for you to verify those proofs. We also have privacy extensions where you're able to use your ZKPs to hide your sensitive information to protect your privacy. And we also have a ZK incorporating ZK SBT, so a soul token that holds your credential, which is generated using ZK proofs on the blockchain. On the very top layer, we have our APIs and SDKs for developers. So like we talked about in the last panel, for us, we want developers to be able to use ZK technology without the need to really understand how it works. You don't need to understand how to write a circuit. You don't need to understand how to verify a circuit. But using our ZK SDKs and APIs, we are able to call those APIs to generate proofs and use our pre-made smart contract templates to verify those proofs. So this is the one product that we are focusing on recently, which is a ZK Bridge. So this is essentially a block header relay network. So likewise, like the traditional MPC bridges, we relay information from a sender chain to a receiver chain. But unlike the traditional bridge, instead of using MPC nodes, we use ZKP block header networks, which generates zero-knowledge proofs for the block header from the sender chain, and then verify that proof on the receiver chain. During which process we are able to verify the validity of the consensus of the block header of the sender chain. So, in simple words, we're able to synchronize the most recent status of the sender blockchain to the receiver blockchain all together. So all those transactions, all the transactions in the one block, whether it's your NFT transactions, your active transactions, your messages, we're able to synchronize them, generate proof of them, and then verify them on the receiver chain. So then the applications or contracts are able to make applications do whatever you like based on the proof that the sender block header is valid. But skip over the technical side. So we did launch a product last week, what we call zkbridge.com, and of course that's the domain name, which you can now visit. we do have a little bit of NFT. We don't call it airdrop, but we call it NFT faucets. There, where you can claim NFT and use that NFT to participate in our Midnight Alpha for ZK Bridge testing. So zkbridge.com, we offer two cross-chain solutions. One is an NFT cross-chain solution where you're able to transfer NFT from a chain to another. And we also offer a ZK Bridge messenger solution where you're able to send an arbitrary message no matter what. You can send text, you can send code from one chain to another. We also allow you to send message from one address to another, which means your sender and your receiver can be two different addresses, which allow you to sort of a Web3 email system where you're able to send from one chain, one receiver to another chain to another receiver. So that's the bridge. So besides bridge, so this is what we envision in the future and what the ultimate form of ZK bridge should be. What we call a ZK relay network. So on the left side, you are able to see layer 1 blockchains, layer 2 blockchains, even Web 2 data. So using different proofs, we are able to prove the validity of the data. So on the blockchain, we prove the consensus, we prove the block header. On Web 2, for your KYC information, for your government ID, we prove that your ID, your age, is verified by a government agency. And then, using that proof, the matter is proving Web 3 or Web 2 information, we put that proof onto a relay network, onto a ZK relay network, which generates the proof and then relay that proof to your destination. And the destination would be a smart contract deployed on the blockchain. It could be on either layer 1 or layer 2. And that smart contract, we call the smart contract verifier, is able to verify your information from the sender chain or the sender Web2 application, and then use all those verified information on the layer 2 or layer 1 blockchain. So in that way, we're able to connect Web 3 to Web 3 and also Web 2 to Web 3 world. And how we're able to do that? So we talked about a lot of application usage, and I rarely see people talking about the very, very underlying algorithms. I don't know if any of you heard of Plump, the Graph 16, and those are the algorithms you are using to generate ZKP proofs. However, the limitation of the current proofs is that the current proof algorithms are slow. Usually the cross-chain finality of a cross-chain bridge using ZKP takes about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe some may be reduced to several minutes. However, still, one bottleneck of the ZKP algorithms is that the ZKP circuit can only be run on one machine. So no matter how many machines, how many computation power you have, you cannot do parallel computing. You have to run it linearly. So you have to put your proof generation process on one machine. So it takes like 5 minutes for you to generate a proof that no matter how much computational power you have, your cross-chain finality would be about 5 minutes. So that's minimum time for you to generate proof. However, what we are offering now is we have an algorithm called dVirtual. So D stands for distributed or decentralized. The main difference from dVirtual to current proof systems is that dVirtual is able to handle parallel computing, in that we're able to break down the ZKP generation process onto several machines, and all those machines are able to generate proofs simultaneously. So if you have 100 machines, you're able to reduce the proof generation time by almost 100 times. And that's where we're able to generate the proofs very, very quickly. The current experimental result will be we're able to generate a proof, say at the ESC block header. We're able to do that within 3 seconds, and if we put more machines, we're able to do that within 1 second. Let's go over the statistics. So lastly, I want to introduce ZK NFT. Well, the idea is simple. We have an NFT. and then we put zero-knowledge proofs into it, and that's a ZK NFT. When we ask why we do that, so like we were saying, ZK is not a Web3 technology, ZK is actually a Web2 technology. So ZK can be verified in different places, it doesn't have to be on the blockchain. Well, while we keep it on the blockchain, it doesn't have to be on layer 1 or layer 2. So this, we call it a ZK NFT container, which is designed to hold your proofs. For example, your age. You can make a proof that I'm greater than or equal to 21 years old, so I can buy alcohol drinks. And I'm able to put that into the NFT. And I can put that NFT into my wallet. So whenever I carry my wallet, whenever I have access to my wallet, I'm able to prove it to anyone that I'm at least 21 years old, so I can engage in activities that has age restrictions. So that's the ZK NFT, so we call it a container. So it is an NFT container that contains your ZKP. So it doesn't have to be your age, it can be your citizenship, it can be your ID number, it can be your asset proof, it can be your game account. So we provide infrastructure for you, and whatever you want to build it, you choose it. So that's one thing ZK is able to do using the ZK NFT, using the ZK bridge all combined. We're able to build a system that can be used in Web2 and Web3 that can be used to introduce the next billion user to our space. So with ZK DID and bridge, we use the ZK DID, the ZK NFT container to carry your information, to carry your credentials. And then we use the ZK bridge to cross our credentials from layer 1 to layer 2 to different blockchain spaces. And once our credential is generated on chain, is verified on chain, we're able to keep that on chain and to use it anywhere on the blockchain. While the credential generation is also guaranteed by the ZKP algorithm, so it doesn't need to worry about, well, my credential may be a fake credential. Or my credential may be stolen by someone, or my privacy would be unveiled by anyone I don't want to. So using a ZKP scheme, using the ZK NFT container and the bridge all together, we're able to envision a fully interoperable future that Web2 and Web3 users can both participate in. But this is still on the roadmap. Currently, we're still in the ZK bridge and alpha version, where we help you to cross your credentials or data across different platforms. Thank you. So that is the design of the container. The logic is quite simple. So we have, following on the previous discussion, we have credential issuers. So issuers are like government agencies, or where you want to get your credential from. It could be a government proving that you're at least 21 years old. It could be a game that's proving you are an owner of the game account, or you do have access to the game. So it can be anything. So when the credential issuer has your credential, we put that into a ZKP generation process, which we offer in terms of SDKs and APIs. And then through that ZKP generation process, you're able to generate ZK proofs. And we put those ZK proofs into NFT, ZK NFT containers. Right now it's in the form of Stablecoin token, SVTs. And those proofs are able to be verified by an on-chain verifier, which is the DApp. And after the credential is verified by the DApp, the DApp can do anything I want. So one example, if I want to sell alcohol in the United States, if I want to buy alcohol, have to be at least 21 years old. So if I want to do a Web3 alcohol shop where you can use like Ethereum as the payment methods, I need to verify a credential on chain. How can I do that? That's a complicated problem. So we break that down. So you have your passport issued by the United States government. Then you can generate a proof saying that I'm 21 years old. You put that proof on chain, then you handle that piece of information in the NFT to the DApp, to the alcohol store. Then the alcohol store is able to see, this guy is 21 years old, so I can sell the alcohol. So pass that verification process, and then you can do some, either that or any Web3 purchases using your cryptocurrency. Well, that's the story, and last I do want to stress on the ZKBridge.com. So that's the main product we are promoting right now. So you can take a look. The domain is quite easy to remember, ZKBridge.com. That's it. Take a look at it to enjoy the most advanced ZKP. I feel like it's the most complete ZK Bridge product that's on the market right now. So we're able to browse the project functionality for BSC is currently around 50 seconds. For Ethereum it's around 2 minutes. So it won't take you more than 5 minutes to experience the entire product. And also as a VP product, that's the system I designed. I'll tell you, you only need to click. So no copy and paste of your wallet address, no import actually with your contract address. The only thing is click, and that's the entire user experience. And thank you, and please follow us on Polyhedra.